Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. And in today's video I will be sharing with you guys an amazing experience I got a few days ago. So I managed to visit a Lockheed Super Constellation L1049G. So it is a Lockheed Super Constellation of Air France. Fun fact, it is the only Lockheed from Air France, like the Lockheed Super Constellation from Air France that there is left. All the other ones have been scrapped. So I'll be sharing with you guys the amazing experience that I got and the entire visit that I did. So without further ado, we're gonna get straight into it. But before we start, let's take a brief history lesson. So the Lockheed L1049G Super Constellation was built in 1951. At the time, it was meant to be used for troop transporting during the Second World War, but unfortunately they didn't manage to finish the project in time and the war ended before they could actually finish it. But they figured out that it would still be a good idea to transform it into a commercial aircraft, and Air France was actually one of the very first airlines to actually have a Lockheed L104G in their fleet, with the first delivery of this aircraft on the 2nd of November 1953. This aircraft was used around the world and is one of a kind. It takes 5 pilots or 5 personnel to fly the aircraft. You got the pilot, the co-pilot, the guy at the radio, the guy at the navigation, and one of the hardest jobs, which is actually harder than pilots, which is the mechanic, which was charged to check the engines and everything and to see if everything was running. It has a range of 6,400 kilometers with a cruising speed of 570 kilometers an hour, which is equivalent to roughly 307 knots. It had a wingspan of 37.5 meters, a length of 34.65 meters and a height of 7.54 meters. It was truly a beautiful aircraft, but unfortunately, as soon as the Boeing 707 hit the market in 1957, the Lockheed Super Constellation went completely dead, because everyone thought that the Boeing 707 was way better, and they were actually right. So, with the history lesson finished, it is now time to move on to the visit. So I started by visiting the outside of this beautiful aircraft, and I must say it is larger than I expected, considering it was built in 1951. The specific registration of this aircraft was Foxtrot Bravo Golf November Juliet, and as I said at the start of the video, it is the only Air France Lockheed L1049G Super Constellation left, out of the 24 that they had in their fleet. I then had a beautiful look at one of the 4 Wright R3350 engine, which are each equivalent to 3,250 horsepower. I was then able to go into the cockpit, and I must say I was very impressed, considering this aircraft was built 70 years ago. All the instruments were basically the same as the aircraft that we can find in the current aircrafts. Except for the fact that there was a radio station, as you can see right here, and a mechanic station. And I also did manage to sit in the pilot seats, as you can see. I then was able to go into the cabin and sit in one of these chairs. And I must say they were actually really comfortable. So you must know that this aircraft is a luxurious aircraft. You had to spend about £15,000 just to make a flight from Paris to New York. And nowadays it's like £200 to £300. So it was actually like a luxurious aircraft, and some of the celebrities actually flew on this aircraft, on this specific aircraft, like for example the old Princess of Monaco. I then had a look at the overhead panel on the passenger seat, and I must say it didn't really change compared to the current ones. Only the position of the actual overhead panel has changed. After that, I came back out of the aircraft from the back side of the aircraft, and I must say the view of the T-tower is absolutely amazing. It's not actually a T-tower, but it's kind of like that, and I really like this configuration with the three sort of wings, we'll say. And yeah, and it was actually really impressive. I also managed to see North Atlantic from where I was, because if you didn't know, this aircraft is at North Atlantic. So if you ever get the chance to go to Nantes, I highly recommend visiting it. You can just go to the website, to their website. So it's just, you just type Lockheed Super Constellation Nantes, you go to their website and you subscribe for a day. Here are some more views of the engines. I then went to the other side of the aircraft, and as you can see, it looks a lot better without the actual staircase in the middle of the aircraft. It was absolutely amazing. I absolutely loved visiting this aircraft. It was a one-of-a-kind experience, and I highly recommend it if you can do it. And with that said, it is now time to end the video. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe and share, and I want to thank everyone for reaching 150 subscribers. We finally did it, and yeah, I want to thank everyone, every single subscriber for subscribing to the channel. So sorry I didn't upload for quite a while. I've been quite busy. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.